What's good, Internet? My name is Attack Slug, and welcome back to WWE 2K20, my career mode. It's time, speaking of careers, to put Mickie James' career on the line versus me. Now, if you're seriously having this be a career-threatening match, and I would imagine that perhaps I win this match and retire Mickie James, you would really have that at Backlash? Backlash? Like, if you're gonna have a career on the line, it should be at a major 4 show. Mania, Rumble, SummerSlam, Survivor Series. The important ones. Backlash, not so much. But maybe the cutscene will screw me. You never know. Welcome to a fine Sunday here on the program. It's Mickie time. But winning here and retiring Mickie also means we are no longer tag team champions. Also, I suspect shenanigans when the prompt says, get Mickie James to red health. So, I always expect shenanigans in these career modes. Anyhow, it is Sunday, which means Full Gear was last night, that AEW, baby. But also, I skipped yesterday because of Pixels, so I had not discussed SmackDown from the UK as of yet. So, things to discuss with both those shows. So, what was important on SmackDown? That Baron Corbin promo with the dog and the yapping was terrible. Like, who wrote that for him? They don't need to work there anymore. All I'm saying. That was garbage. Like, even if you're really good on promos, if they're giving you terrible things to read off a script, it's gonna be bad with the CGI dog, and it was just not, it was not good. Anyhow, The New Day are your 7-time tag team champions. That's right, they beat the Revival, thereby changing that triple threat match at the show. So you no longer have them in that match. It is now the Viking Raiders versus Undisputed Era versus The New Day Triple Threat Survivor Series, right? And I feel like lately, the past couple of years, whenever they have these shows in the UK, they want to have a belt change hands because it makes for better news, and it, it's good for the crowd there who was not used to seeing that, I guess, in previous years. But yeah, they've definitely in the past couple of years had belts change hands at their international UK shows. So yeah, that was when it happened with AJ. It was the first time a world title had changed hands outside of the US, I believe, when that happened in Manchester. I'm pretty sure that was the news story there. When he beat Jinder, I think was the case. So, Jinder got hindered, if my memory served me correctly. Anyway, speaking of things that happened on that SmackDown, they totally had the thing I said should have happened, which was NXT UK coming in and attacking SmackDown. And yes, it was Imperium with Walter. So kudos on good booking. You're thinking. You're using your noggin. It's good times, man. That was exactly what they should have done, and they definitely did it. And it was awesome. So, kudos. Thumbs up on that. You're doing good things with that. Now then, you've got the continued Daniel Bryan, oh my god, is he going to join Sami Zayn stuff, took a turn on this SmackDown, and also told us who the Fiend is going to be targeting next. It's Daniel Bryan. So that is going to be quite interesting, and also has the history. It has the history of that beardness. Strike.
Mickie James appears to be on her last legs.
I'm sorry.
Red hits the Mickey.
1000%.
For Mickie James.
The I'm sorry. That's the Flair Michaels thing.
It's all over.
That's hilarious.
James, SmackDown Live Women's Champion. And as a result, Mickie James' historic career has come to an end.
Red ended Mickie's career with her own move. What a true friend.
I think it was actually a sign of respect to do it that way.
Yeah, it was almost like a tribute. You know, it would have been a good tribute, continuing to defend the tag championship and not ending your idol's career.
And then the man comes around.
You deserve this moment.
Or at least that's what was in the trailers.
Gesture from our new champion, Red, giving Mickie James a chance to say goodbye to the WWE Universe.
And no matter how I feel about Red right now, I do want to say thank you to Mickie James. You will be missed. Thank you, Mickie.
Again, at Backlash, like, it should have been on a grander stage, is all I'm saying. New Prestige, Living Legend. Oh dear, we're heading into Wyatt territory, are we not?
And that's how I won my first SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
That totally sucked the air out of the room.
That's why I wanted to skip over that part of the story.
I'll distract him with the visual aid. With everything we'd accomplished, we were really starting to cement our legacies, especially in our hometown where we'd always been overshadowed by a certain individual. Until this happened.
Huh. Okay.
That is a beautiful sign, don't you think?
I agree. I would never throw rocks at a sign like that.
Never.
Even though we were gaining respect and recognition, I still felt like I had a lot more to prove than Red. She had won championships everywhere we went, and I only had my Universal title win over Samoa Joe that was mostly considered a fluke. Sure, I started a movie, but that sort of thing didn't hold the same weight. So I sought out the advice from someone who was a visionary in this business. A man who had been the guiding force behind the careers of countless legendary superstars.
Is it Paul Heyman? I'm trying to think who they have in this game that would be that kind of a person. Not Vince, that's for sure. Like, in terms of managers, you're not going to have Jim Cornette in here. That'd be nice, but it's not going to happen. So, outside of Paul E., who else is in that kind of a managerial position?
By the way, I saw your movie, and some of the choices you've made were, intriguing.
That really means a lot coming from you, Mr. Heyman.
Just call me Paul, thank you. So, other than this fantastic, I have no choice but to eat at lunch, why am I here?
I asked you to meet with me because I need help from the guy who managed some of the biggest names in sports entertainment history. Kurt Angle, The Big Show, Steve Austin.
Don't forget Brock Lesnar!
But before you go any further, let's just get one thing straight. I'm not going to advocate for you. I'm enjoying my retirement way too much.
I don't want an advocate, I just want your advice. I've made progress with how people perceive me, but there's still some holdouts. So, how do I earn the respect of everyone in the locker room? How do I reach the heights the legends you guided reached and build a career that's Hall of Fame worthy?
I really hate suggesting this, but in this business, there's only one surefire way to cement your legacy and become immortal. And that's by defeating the greatest force this universe has ever known. And yes, I'm talking about the Undertaker.
Good one.
Yeah, come on, Paul, I'm serious.
And so am I, dead serious. Just look at what a victory over the Undertaker did for my client, Brock Lesnar. If you want that type of prestige, there's only one way to get it.
But no one's seen the Undertaker in years.
Oh, I'm sure the Undertaker is still out there somewhere. And if you want to, you can still find him. But I personally don't recommend it. Come on, you've had your success. The WWE Universe admires you, although there's no accounting for taste. Is the respect of the men and the women in that locker room really worth risking everything you have? Your well-being, your soul? Just think about it carefully, because if I were you, and thank God I'm not, I'd forget the whole thing and just walk away before it's too late.
So you're like, hey, do a thing, but then don't do a thing.
I want to cement my legacy by defeating The Undertaker.
Good luck, kid.
Hey, it's your funeral, and if that's what you really want, I'll arrange a meeting with someone who might be able to help you find The Undertaker. Red, it's been a pleasure, and Trey, well, despite my better judgment, I wish you luck.
He's like, there's one thing you can do. P.S. You shouldn't do it. And okay, then give me another option, Paul. Come on. Spooky hallway.
Kind of creepy here late at night.
Did you know some arenas are supposedly haunted?
Really?
Yeah. This one time, after your match, all I heard was boo!
Assuming you didn't
boo
get that
Arns.
from a popsicle stick, I'm mildly impressed.
Thanks. So where's Heyman's friend who's going to help you find the Undertaker? He's supposed to meet us here, right?
Paul didn't give me any info other than a time and a place, so maybe his guy's running late. Did you hear that?
It's kind of hard not to. No one else is in the building right now, so maybe it's Heyman's guy. We should go check it out.
Papa Shango?
I don't know.
Seriously? You want to take on the Undertaker, but you're afraid of an arena boiler room? Let's go.
Let's go. Did he bring me Kane?
I can't really see much, can you?
No, so we should probably try again some other time. I mean, technically the Undertaker's dead, so it's not like he's going anywhere.
Wait. I think I just saw something move. Hello?
Is it Kane? The Demon
You
Kane?
sure about this?
Come on, it'll be fine.
Sure.
It's not too late to turn back.
Are you here to meet with us about finding the Undertaker? I swear, I saw someone down there.
Did you see a light switch anywhere?
No.
There's like fire and whatnot, so it's fine.
I should have never gotten myself into this.
Yeah, it was your idea.
I can't believe Mankind used to hang out down here.
Alright. Turn around, he's right there.
I'm gonna head back up and try to call Heyman.
Yep. Papa Shango.
Papa Shango?
Well, this is unexpected, but I guess you'd need someone with supernatural powers to track down the dead man. Ask him to help.
Mr. Shango, apparently we have a mutual friend in Paul Heyman who said you could help me find the Undertaker?
I don't think he's going to talk.
Clearly. So, how do we go about finding Taker? You want us to get inside the furnace?
No, furnaces are hot. So maybe he's saying we're warm. Like we're close to finding the Undertaker. This is exciting!
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Wait! I think he's trying to tell us something.
What was that? It's in my eyes.
I don't know, but it kind of has a lemony flavor? Not bad.
You're eating it?
Cool.
Trippy.
What the hell is that?
I think it's some kind of portal.
There's no way I'm going in a portal.
If you want to become immortal, you have to go through the portal. See? It even rhymes. And besides, you're always telling me I need to loosen up and be more open-minded. So maybe you need to take your own advice for once.
The last time I said that, I was trying to get you to try pineapple on your pizza, not cross over into the netherworld.
It looks like it's starting to close. Make a decision.
I get a decision here?
Fine.
No, we're just jumping in. Sure. Also, he can help us take a ride on the Who Train! And be an ultimate fighting machine who takes the urn and melts it down into a necklace. That happened. Look it up. Oh, good God. Giant skull.
Hey, wait! Papa Shango, no! Well, that's just great. Now we don't even have our voodoo mime guide. Are you smiling? I told you not to eat that dust. Hey, snap out of it.
What was that for?
Ow, that was way harder than my slap. I was just trying to wake you up.
I don't think we're asleep.
Then what is this place?
It's the same place with a giant skull instead
Did you
of
hear
the-
that?
From now on, let's just assume I hear everything you hear. Okay?
Oh, hey, it's Kane.
Look.
It's Kane! This is awesome! Maybe you can help my friend. He's trying to find your brother, and we lost our
Fire.
guide. Not cool! Look
Big
out!
Red meet Big Red. Okay, that's gotta be Kane. Hey, Kane. And she's trapped in the fire. So, you know, win by knockout with Kane. Well, alright then. Hitting triangle, I didn't work at all. That didn't work at all. Anyhow, back to SmackDown. Tyson Fury was there for reasons, because it's his hometown. I thought he was done with everything, but he was still there with Braun to kind of have, hey, here's a handshake, and then, hey, we're going to punch out the B team because, sure, it It was for the hometown crowd. It was fine, right? Sasha Banks has new theme music because she's a heel, so why did it take a month for her to get new theme music, I guess is the question. Like, if you're going to come back and be a heel and change your theme, ideally, it should happen right after you come back. So, you know, after that first appearance when she attacked Natalya, it should have happened after that. And it didn't happen after that. So it took you like a month and a half to get new theme music. So that's, you know, look, man. It's fine for what it is, but it took too long. Gunstun on Kane. Busted him open. Now, can I grab one of these barrels? Can I? Yes, I can. Yes, I certainly can. Hey, Kane, I'm gonna knock you out. There we go. I did that. Anyhow. So, Dana Brooke and Carmella qualified for the women's team for the show in 2 weeks. Survivor Series, if you will. So I was surprised they beat Fire and Desire, because I would have assumed that they would have got that done, but they did not. So, alright, sure, fine. There aren't that many girls on SmackDown to be on that team, so it's gotta be somebody, right? Anyhow, main event. Roman Reigns. Baron Corbin. Corbin wins because of interruption by Ziggler and Rude. And I'm like, oh, good. Another faction to have to fight Roman. Oh, no. Who's Roman going to get to help him out? Throw to sleep. Who's going to help Roman Reigns? Who could it possibly be? Seth is on Raw. And Moxley's at AEW, right? So who's it going to be? I would imagine it might be the Usos could help Roman, their cousin, and whatnot. That makes a lot of sense to me, but who knows? We'll see. Anyhow, that to me seems like what they're going to set up for that whole bit of weirdness. Come on, Kane. I'm going to jump on ya. I'm going to jump on ya. Woo! Crossbody. That was a terrible crossbody. And it hurt us both pretty badly. So, you know, that's fine. Whatever, man. Is this L2 and X to... Nope. That didn't work. I want to put it on this table, and that did not happen for me. So, you know, just gun stuns for days. We gonna gun stun Kane into oblivion. Yes, put him on the table. I am the table. Here we go. Here we go. Kane! German suplex! Through the table.
Trey? It's alright, Trey. Yeah, you did good. You did good. Catch your breath.
Fireworks?
Are those fireworks? Weird.
That's what you think is weird about all this?
Maybe we're supposed to use these to signal for help.
Who's gonna help us here?
Kurt
No
Angle?
idea, but either way, we'll get to see some cool fireworks.
Where'd she get a light for the... What? We're shooting off fireworks. Alright. What was that?
Oh, it's like the 4th of July.
Yeah, except I just barbecued Kane.
He's used to it.
I think it worked. Something's coming.
How do we know it's a good something?
Hey! Help!
Wait, is that...
Oh, wonderful, yes!
Yes! Yes! I was sailing around the ocean of reincarnation when I was summoned by the works of fire in the sky.
Can you help us? I set out to find the Undertaker, but I'd be happy now to just make it home alive.
Step aboard, Skarsgård, and I will do my best to guide you on your wonderful journey. But for it to be truly over, you must delete the demon of Death Valley that you speak of.
Come on. This is our best and only option.
You don't have any more of that Shango dust, do you?
I wish.
And my PS4 fans are getting awful loud here. These cutscenes. What is going on?
So are you taking us to the Undertaker?
Before you do battle with the man who is dead, you must first encounter the Lady of the Mars, yes. If you look past her, she will make you obsolete, and you will never return to your home dimension.
Michelle McCool?
Is there anything else you can tell us about her that would help?
She is a creature of darkness, despair, and decay. We have already entered her plane of existence some time ago.
Sister Abigail?
How can you tell? It's so dark out here.
That's how I can tell. This is as far as Skarsgård can take you, so I must bid you farewell.
That's it? What kind of boat ride doesn't have snacks?
Do you at least have anything that can help us see where we're going?
Only the Lady of the Marshes luminance will pierce the darkness. There, in the distance, a flickering light. Our passage of time on the ocean of reincarnation was wonderful. I hope your vessels survive the treacherous conditions you now must face. Good evening, compeers.
Bye. Thanks, Matt.
I should have listened to Paul Heyman and left this alone. I'd be at home on the couch right now watching true crime murder mysteries instead of becoming one.
Don't say that. We can do this, whatever this is.
That must be the Marsh Lady's cabin. Not great curb appeal.
Should we call her out for a fight?
Or we could quietly steal the lantern, run for our lives, and try to find a way out of here. I like that plan better.
Not a great idea.
It won't move. It's like some invisible force is holding it there.
I think she's calling us to go in the cabin.
You speak Marsh Lady all of a sudden?
Oh, hey, Nick Cross. What's up?
See? I was right.
Play with Nikki.
You want to play? Play with Nikki. Let's play. Let's play. Let's play.
What? Yeah. Oh, hey, Bray.
Is this about me messing with the lantern? I just wanted to get a closer look. It's an antique, right?
Our fun is just getting started. Run.
Running. I mean, you got the gate. Come on now.
He's got the whole
Oh,
world
good God.
in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands.
Time to fight. Anyhow, here we go. Another knockout. AEW Full Gear last night. Awesome Kong's new thing is cutting her opponent's hair off or something. She came out after the Britt Baker Bea Priestley match, with which Britt Baker won, and then cut off the hair of Bea Priestley. So, you know, a little lock of hair on her belt. It was weird with Brandy. I don't know, man. It's something. It's spooky, I guess. Anyhow, besides that, main event, the important part, the main event. The judges were a herring, a red herring. The 60-minute time limit was a red herring, and Chris Jericho retained the AEW title by MJF throwing in the towel. Didn't see that one coming. And honestly, I think most folks expected at some point MJF would turn on Cody. This soon? Perhaps not. They could have milked that a bit longer to have that turn happen. I mean, obviously, the money is in the turn, the money is in the feud, but now Cody, according to him, can never challenge for the belt again. Now, keep in mind, they could totally have a thing like a heel champion challenging Cody. Like, just because Cody can't challenge doesn't mean Poison Rana. Doesn't mean someone can't challenge Cody, I think is the thing there. Well, you know, we'll see. We'll see. You could have dragged it out by having MJF at some point in the next 6 months win the belt, and then him and Cody get into it there, right? That's what you could have done. You didn't, but hey, it is what it is. It's wrestling. They'll find a way out of it. Anyhow, otherwise, no other belts change hands. Everybody retained their belts last night. But hey, it's a new company, and you want to establish your champions. That's probably a good thing, to be honest. To not have to hotshot your belts. He's going to get got, spin around, and take him down. Anyhow, come on now. So, that was the main event, right? But the lights out match that was after the main event, good God, they didn't go full CZW GCW, but it got close. It was a death match, to be sure. Renee Young was very uncomfortable on Twitter saying, "What the hell is this? Like, what? No, I don't want to watch this." So yeah, there was glass, there was barbed wire, there was blood, there was tables, there was an ice pick, there was a giant barbed wire contraption that got suplexed into, there was a stage piece that got tossed through with a V-trigger, and the ending involved exposed ring. So no canvas, no mat, just wood. And honestly, with everything else being gimmicked, that's the one part you kind of can't gimmick, is the exposed ring wood. And that was like, man, that had to have hurt, missing a Phoenix splash on that wood. Good God almighty, that was brutal. Absolutely brutal. Now, with all of the ridiculous and brutal spots in that match, right? Honestly, the sickest spot of the night, the most uncomfortable spot of the night, was Cody diving to the outside. Diving onto the ramp, like head first, and getting busted open hard way was just, it was uncomfortable to watch. Really, it was. Bro, to sleep. Bray Wyatt, bro to sleep. I need that. Bye. Ugh. But I won the fight. Big fight feel. And then play with Nick A. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm so high right now. She's on the walls. Spider Nick. Spider Nick. Turn around. And let's play.
You want to play?
So elsewhere, another knockout. Elsewhere on Full Gear, Daniels is back, the Fallen Angel. And he was dressed up like Pentagon. And I'm like, that just happened with Jericho not that long ago. How many folks are going to have that whole thing with Pentagon? It's really funny. I will say, overall, the commentary all night, it was a two-man booth because Shivani was in other commitments for, I guess, football, baseball, I don't know. But otherwise, it was a two-man booth that night, which was Jim Ross and Excalibur. And man, that thing needs a three-man booth. Jim Ross was just not on his game last night. It was just unfortunate, man, because usually on Dynamite with Shivani, they're getting pretty good. And this show was just kind of awkward. And it's weird because you had other people in the building that do commentary. You had Golden Boy, you had Taz, who's on your buy-in pre-show, but you don't have them on your main broadcast. And I'm like, you have other guys that you've hired. Why would you not do that? Because that booth needed a third man. And usually, I prefer a two-man booth. Usually. But in this case, they could have used a third guy to help out here with that booth. So, you know, it is what it is, and it was what it was. Now, I must avoid being knocked out here in this creepy cabin without any interactables. Big splash from Nikki Cross. Big cross body. Get me up. I have reversals. Get me up. There we go. Use them. Use them or lose them. Big clothesline. Can I jump on the couch? No, I can't jump on the couch. Lame. Lame. Clothesline. I will say that for everyone who's like, man, when you have the Bucks and Cody running this company, that means they're going to win a lot. And no, they both lost. And so did Omega. So all the guys you thought were going to be winning all the time because they are EVPs, they are executives in the company, are losing their matches on pay-per-view. So, you know, perspective. A little bit of perspective. And there goes Nikki, who got locks down.
Oh, good. You're okay.
Yeah, thanks for the help. Wait, you got the lantern off the hook?
Yeah, it just lifted right off. I think you were doing something wrong.
Or maybe we had to defeat its source of power to gain access to it.
I still think you were doing it wrong.
Well, the lantern doesn't seem to be helping very much. It's still pretty dark out here.
Wait. Over there, through the trees. The light's reflecting off something in the distance. Let's go check it out.
Do we have to?
Sure, why not? Because we haven't done enough terrifying things yet.
Oh boy.
It's Undertaker's symbol. We must be close.
And look, there's a hook on it, just like the one at the cabin. Maybe we're supposed to hang the lantern there?
Maybe.
I really have no idea at this point, but it's worth a shot. Whoa! What are all those lights? Are they eyes? Yep, they're eyes. Evil eyes. I think you summoned him.
No, you did. This is your thing, remember?
Keep
I helped you get this far,
rolling,
but you have to do this on your own now.
Dead man walking. You done it now. Gonna make a big mistake. I can't allow.
The Reaper is waiting to drag you through the fires of hell.
You want some? Come get some tomorrow is the plan. I'm Attack Slug. Thanks for watching. More videos on this channel. See you next time. And I'm out.